Peace and love, friends and family. Welcome back to another episode of the Highly Emotional Podcast. Cheers. This is a rising one. This is for people who are just starting their day. But I couldn't help today when I was at the gym, when I first started off my day. I got to this point during my workout where I started realizing that a lot of us, we don't realize how energy works in our lives. A lot of times when it comes to energy, we are so caught up in the motion of the day, whether it's people, whether it's work, whether it's just our thought process, whether it's our environment. We don't realize how our energy is being controlled throughout our day. Some of us, we drink coffee to maintain our energy. We drink energy drinks to maintain our energy. We even rely on other people to maintain our energy, and therefore it leaves us in a state of a roller coaster ride. So what I'm trying to say is that a lot of us are experiencing what I like to call soul siphoning, right? And if you look at my drawing here, you see a guy, he doesn't really look all that happy. I did pull out the big board on you guys. I've been reading this book right here called Becoming Supernatural. Let's clear that up. Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza. And basically it's about how your mind and your environment control, where I'm at in the book at least, controls how you perceive yourself, your inner experience, your experience of the world. The experience on how your body is reacting is based upon how you are energetically as a being. And I couldn't help but notice is that a lot of us are manipulated by our environment. We're manipulated by our friends, our family, politics, so on and so forth. And you get to a point and you're like, yo, I always feel drained. I always feel engulfed in emotion based upon the things that I'm dealing with outside of myself. And then I don't know how to regulate or maintain my energy. And there's a couple things that play into factors to that. So obviously we can chop it up to something simple as, are you sleeping good? Are you taking the time to prioritize your sleep? Because sleep is one of the most beneficial things to the body. Not only that, in this book by Joe Dispenza, there's this quote in there, and I've heard this quote many times, but it said, where your attention goes, energy flows. So anything that I tune my attention to is where my energy goes. A lot of times at the beginning of the day, when you first rise in the rising, not the morning, you start with like a clean slate, 100%. What I said is, if I'm starting at 100% and every interaction that I engage in throughout my day is going to take a percentage of my 100% of energy at the beginning of my day, if it's going to take it away, how can I get more? How can I find more energy than what I'm starting with, so that I can take energy and have enough energy to prioritize myself and maintain who I am without being compromised? And one of the things that I noticed for myself is that I would have to start my day off with going to the gym. Although it sounds like you're putting all this energy into going to the gym, once you get to a certain point in your workout, something kicks in. It's endorphins. It's a certain type of energy, certain type of aggression where you feel like you're in survivor mode, but it's like fight or flight kicks in, and that fight adds like a plus 20 to that 100% of your day. And so I also had to realize, what is draining my energy so much? What is it that's taking all of my energy? And by the time 6 o'clock comes, I just feel like, fuck it, today has been the worst day ever. What are these things? So one of the ways to maintain your energy is, or adding that plus to your energy, is going to the gym. But then there's other ways also. One day I was sitting in a meditation, And I downloaded from the universe, which sounds weird to a lot of people, but I was sitting in meditation, and what I was told or what I was downloaded is that all the things that we need to maintain who we are as a civilization that inhabits the planet Earth are shaped similar to the Earth. Boom. A tomato. Tomatoes have natural resources, vitamins, so on and so forth, energy that is organic to the planet that would help you maintain who you need to be and your survival instincts, or what you need for your natural being is organically here because it's shaped like a sphere, whether you want to believe that it's flat or not. I mean, shit. Hey, that's up to you guys. Anyways, So I started realizing that all these things, in order to maintain my energy, were shaped like a sphere. But then it goes back to what is draining my energy so much. So a lot of us, we're experiencing what I like to call certain people in our life that may call your phone, that may hit you up, that may be your best friends, and so on and so forth. When it comes to the siphoning of your energy and your soul siphoning, well, these people are called, hold on, let me clear this shit up. They're called energy vampires. See, the thing about it is, like, we love a lot of people. We love our mom, we love our brothers, we love our sisters, we love our best friends. But a lot of times we give them energy that we can't afford. And they feed off of this energy because they're in a low vibrational state. And in order for them to feel good about themselves, they have to give you that low vibrational energy and compromise your high vibrational energy to bring you down to the lower realms. And once they do, they feel replenished. They feel like they accomplished something. Hey, I convinced this person to see things the way that I see things, and now they're in a low vibrational state. You ever wondered that why are you bringing home the energy that was given to you at work, or the energy your mom called you or your dad called you dealing with this type of problem, and then it becomes your problem? Well, that's because that's an energy vampire. Shout out to the moms. Shout out to the dads. There's nothing personal, but that's what happens. And even ourselves, we can become energy vampires too, because when we're in a low vibrational state and we need to get our point across, we want somebody on our side. So we'll call, hey man, hey bro, I gotta tell you this. Hey, I'm dealing with this and that. You become an energy vampire too. So the thing about it is that when you are dealing with energy vampires, you have to say, how do I stop letting these motherfuckers get my energy? And this is where it comes back to. It comes back to you. Because whatever you give your attention to, that is where your energy goes. So I start my day off with 100% when I first rise. Then I go to the gym and I get that plus 10, 15, 20%, sometimes depending on how much I'm truly engulfed or I'm truly charged up by the gym and I'm in there putting the workout in, or putting in the workout, is what I'm getting back. Because anything that you put out into the universe is what you get back. That's the law of attraction. So if I'm putting my energy into the gym, I know I'm going to get energy back for the day. So if I'm starting off my day with 120 after the gym, I'm coming home, every interaction that I have, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, every interaction takes a percentage of my energy. For example, I'm a father of 6 kids, a wife, 2 dogs, and for the vast majority of my day, I interact with these people, and periodically I have to allocate every single one of them at least 10 to 15% of my energy. If my youngest kid is throwing a temper tantrum, that automatically is 15% of my energy. because it's not just going to be one situation. It's going to be multiple situations. I have to be able to give them that. Then you have my other daughter. She's going to be another 15 or 10% based upon how she's feeling emotionally, because I am the highest frequency. I'm kind of like the main source. I'm kind of like the sun in my family, and they're my solar system. So they're my planets taking the lights or the energy from what I'm giving out. And then I have my son. If he's dealing with something and he's upset, then guess what? I have to give him my energy. My wife, if she's having a bad day or the kids have overstimulated her, then I have to make sure that I'm available to give her that energy. If I'm not maintaining my energy, I'm no use. Because at that point, what does she need me for if I can't even be there to support her and give her the positive energy when she's dealing with something that is low vibrational, that has her tapped out on her own energy? So all these things. Then I have my dogs, 5%, 10%. All these interactions are taking my energy, and then these become the energy vampires in our own circles, even though they don't mean it intentionally, and it's not necessarily negatively. They're still doing it because they don't understand that they're draining my energy. I have to be the one who is calm, collective, and be able to give them facts and information that they can apply to their life so that they can become refreshed. If I give them positive energy, they give me negative energy, I'm going to take that negative energy and cleanse it and give it back to them. If I'm emotionally, mentally, physically drained and they give me negative energy, chances are I'm going to give negative energy out, or I'm going to become negatively drained, and then my day is done at that point. At that point, I just need to go to bed and just prepare for tomorrow. So these are the things that happen with us when it comes to our energy. But then there's another part of this, is that when it comes to our energy, every single thing that we tune our attention to is taking our energy. So you have your TV, you have your music, food, friends. You have all these things that are constantly draining your energy, and you're giving them so much attention because when you're watching TV, you become emotionally connected to it. Your subconscious reacts based upon how it has experienced these things throughout life. If you see a lion on TV and it roars extra loud, or there's a jump scare on a movie, your subconscious reacts, and the energy from within your spirit is given directly to this source, and you become emotionally drained. Imagine watching a show where something bad has happened. Like let's just say I remember this show called Prisoners or something like that. It was about these two little girls who got kidnapped by this man with a van. And I remember being so emotionally connected to this movie that I was so enraged that I wanted to kill the guy. And then at the end of the movie, I remember fucking crying. And I felt so lost into that emotional state that like I felt like it was happening in my life. That's what happens to us energetically when it comes to politics, when it comes to sports, when it comes to church, when it comes to friends, when it comes to family, when it comes to music. And then all these things are set at a frequency in which they vibrate. And then when we give our attention to these sources, we sit here and vibrate at an equal vibration to that. So you listen to trap music, you become in a trap mind state. You become trapped into that music. 808 drums, all these melodies, all these frequencies are creating an energetic relationship with your energy. And then you trying to figure out, why am I compromised? Why am I overstimulated? So what you have to do is you have to learn how to tune your frequency into things that are beneficial to you. So for me, this is going to sound like some nerd shit. I read books because I'm gaining knowledge. I'm investing in something and I'm getting something out of it. When it comes to food, instead of eating low vibrational dense food that is going to lower my frequency, make me sleepy, make me tired, put me in a state of being sluggish, it's better to eat something healthy. Drink a smoothie, eat some fruit, eat some vegetables. Eat things that are going to give you the energy, things that are going to pour back into you. Drink something that is going to pour back into you. That is how you maintain your frequency, your vibration, your energy. You have to stop giving attention to these things, because the things that are draining you are the reason why you believe that your reality is so bad. It's because you, the biggest siphon of your energy is you. Because you have a choice. Every emotion that you experience, everything that you tune your attention to is your choice. You have the choice whether you want to look at this video or cut it off. You have a choice whether you want to scroll all day, doom scrolling. And let's not get on that. Every single post that you see, every slide, every up and down on your phone creates a siphon of your energy based upon what the post is about. If it's a sexual post, you become sexual. Energy out. If it's political, you become emotionally connected. If it's anything along these lines, people fighting, trap music, whatever it is, mass market media is controlling your energy. So in order to maintain your energy, you have to create an environment where you're putting back into yourself, where you are sitting here manipulating your reality so that you are always receiving energy for you. If not, you're going to always be drained. So my ways in which I say is best to pour back into you to get those energy that you want without resulting into artificial energy, energy drinks, candy, sweets, all these things are artificial energy. These things are just like in a video game. In a video game, you can go buy something for a cheap amount and in less time that is going to give you energy, but based upon the ingredients in that, it's going to have a reverse effect. Have you ever noticed that when you drink an energy, and I do fuck with energy drinks, but I'm trying to get off of them. Have you ever noticed that when you drink energy drinks, after a certain amount, you start becoming like, in a sense, like they no longer work for you. They no longer give you energy. But not only that, when you do drink a shit ton of energy drinks, let's say you drink like 3 in a day, which I've been there. My bones start feeling weird and uncomfortable, but they're crash. The crash puts you in a lower vibrational state than what you were before you even consumed it. So we have to stop chasing artificial energy, artificial sources for energy, and we have to do the work. Because if you take the time to prioritize you and your energetic state, your energetic being, who you are spiritually, then you can maintain your frequency and you won't be energetically drained anymore. So by practicing healthy habits like eating tomatoes, reading, meditation, gym, talking to like-minded people who are on the same frequency as you, these things will pour into you and you'll realize that you'll have more energy than you did before you got into this state of mind, before you started practicing these practices that are more beneficial for your energetic being, for who you are. You'll even feel more happy. You'll feel amazing. In comparison to drinking an energy drink, which is full of artificial color, artificial ingredients, poison, all these things, I'm talking to myself, you'll feel so much better. So before you go out and you get something that's artificial, or you tune your frequency into something that's not beneficial to you, ask yourself, hey, is this siphoning my spirit? Is it siphoning my energy, or is it pouring back into me? Does it make me feel good when I'm done with it? Does it make me feel great? You have to constantly be in a state of asking questions so that you can raise your frequency. So stop letting people drain your energy, and turn this frown. Boop, turn that frown. Hey, upside down. Be a happy guy, man. So practice healthy habits. Gym, meditation, positive food, or organic food, or real food, because a lot of it's fake. Water. All these things that are pouring back into you, so that therefore your energy isn't being siphoned by you. By you. Because at the end of the day, all of this is up to you. If you fuck with this small episode, make sure you like, subscribe, share with your family. And until next time, peace, love, light, big swim.